Professional High Priestess here. Um, I just wanted to go ahead and do like an update on this 37 file and mushrooms. Crunchy, tastes like chicken, etc. Mm. So that's another heads up for some of you guys to go get some mushrooms from the market and start frying them. But something happened today, and I think you guys are going to be interested in what happened and how it all laid down, right? So let me go ahead and get into my phone and show you. Okay, so I was out and about today. Good. Ah! Sorry, you guys. This mom is just calling me. Yes, it can. Good. So, right? A bunch of shit was going on. So, look. Okay, look at my camera. So I was out and about today, right? And I said, this was like 2 days ago, and I said, oh, I'm seeing all this, but you know what? This can be super like irrelevant. I want to basically test to see if it is true that because of all the spell work, this is coming up. So I'm going to put out my message to the universe and say, hey, I want to be able to get more proof and more evidence. Okay, let's see. So I first started out, and the first thing that came up was this is a police card that had 313 on it, but I missed it. And I said, I'm going to come back to it. Oh, but the funny thing is, look at the time I took it, and then look at which photo it is. Right, like I can't make this up because it literally had 313 on the police card, the license plate, which let me know. In my intuition, it just let me know, like, oh, somebody's gonna go to jail soon. But look at this car. This had the 313 again, but it kind of doesn't. It's just like I saw the 37, and I said, let me just take a picture of this. Just wait. I said, just wait. This can be super arbitrary, right? And I said, okay, let me find more clues. If I find more clues and it's not, look at the next one. It says 144 though, which is gonna come up again. This 144 because something's gonna come up about this with Drake in a minute. And I said, okay. I didn't pay attention to this until now. I didn't see this until now. Look at the next one. Remember this one? I told you this is the police car. I missed it. Look at this. Because remember, they're playing with somebody and they're trying to switch our kids at birth. Right? That's very serious that they were involved in that. And that bullshit is like going on right now when they were doing it with a bunch of black and brown celebrities causing stuff to people in the hood, etc. And then I saw this 818. I said, okay, this is going to come up soon again. Because I keep on seeing this 818, which is going to vindicate somebody. Okay, nothing here. So, and then I saw this, it says 3 right there, 13. I said, that can be anything. But then look at the address for the 37. I'm just going through this, okay? You guys have to understand this. I'm going through this now because in a minute, hella people are about to go to jail over this, and it's because they were playing with tarot cards, playing with tarot holes, playing with magic, and starting a bunch of chaos with the serial killer. So let's keep it going. So then, look at the trash can, right? 313. It was right down the street from this place. And this said, you know that this is true. This is super arbitrary because that's all over San Francisco. So anybody can say that was just there, which is true. Anybody can say that was just there. It has nothing to do with this 313, which is true. True. You're 100% right. Right? But after taking this photo, I don't think so. Okay? So then I'm like walking. This is on the same street. I see the 37, 3 and then 7. I said, okay, maybe that can just be super arbitrary too. You never know. Something may come up. I said, let me just keep this. There goes my birthday, 8 and then 13. I said, okay. This man was wearing a shirt that said Harvard, Stanford Medicine or something like that because they were involved with clinical trials. I just wanted to get his shirt because that was coming up right at the time that this 13 was like all buzzing around me. These photos were taken within like few seconds of each other, a few minutes. So I saw this and I saw this 144. I said, oh, this is gonna come up again. And I saw this 144 because I told you that Drake had made a song about me called Treacherous Twin. And I said, you know what? That can just be like something that they may not take into consideration because it just proved that Drake got caught because everyone remembers I used to call him my twin on my YouTube. Oh, my twin, my twin, my twin. I was talking about Drake. But look at one of, Drake runs around with those two twin sisters. Look at one of them right there. You know those two twin sisters that Drake run around with and they have like that long ass hair? I'm going to show you. That's one of them in Oakland. Yes. That's them right there. You see? Yes, that's them right there. And I just ran into them. So, and she was wearing chrome heart jeans. That's another way that I knew for a fact it was her because these are chrome hearts, these jeans that she's wearing. And Drake is affiliated with them and he gives them those clothes out. So then I was like, okay, whatever. Right? I was at the store today. This is today. This was like the other day. I was like, oh, this is going to come up again because of all this 144 bullshit and what's going on with Drake. Right? So today I was at the store. This is today. I'm going to show you that this was today. You guys are going to be like, what the fuck is going on? This was somebody's balance right in front of me. 3072. Okay. I said, okay, that's nothing. That can be super arbitrary. But then I got some mushrooms and they cost 237. I said, that's arbitrary too, because somebody could just say that I picked up the bag of mushrooms and I decided that I'm going to just pick those mushrooms, right? Because I had 3,700, which is true. Somebody can say that. But look, I went to go get some potatoes, but this day, the potatoes were on sale because usually they're $7.99 a pound. So I said, oh, let me get some potatoes. And it's 317, 337. This is today. So then, even before that, I was on the bus and I saw this police car and I had the 37 on it. I said, oh, okay, that's the number of the car. It was like 037. And I said, oh, nothing. I said, okay, that's interesting. But then this 15 caught my eye because I said, oh, Ermias is born on the 15th. Something's going to happen again with my brother. He's going to pop up and show his hand in this. As I was like, oh, Ermias, are you around today? I wonder what's going on. Are you hungry? Like, what's going on? Because usually when I cook for myself, they have like a system in space where they can like get access to the food that I cook. So then what ended up happening here was I saw this 144 again. So I saw this. Then right after I saw that 144 again. And then I saw this. This could be super like nothing, like 333. That can be nothing, like those like angel numbers, but I took a picture because I saw it at the same time. So that can just be nothing. It can be anything, right? But then I saw this. I saw 13 and then I saw 8 and I said, oh, that's my birthday, but this can just be anything. And then I got on the bus and I saw this. I'm just gonna let you know if you're playing with spell work, you're gonna end up getting charged. So then I was on the bus and then look at that right there. Somebody's license plate, 313. This is the same bus that I was on where I saw this with Ermias. Because look at, I can't make this up. Look at the time. Oh, look at, and it says 15, 3407. Right, this is some goofy, delusional bitch in space playing with magic and starting a bunch of bullshit. And it's backfiring because they were playing with space. They're playing with space magic with white people with sound technology, and it ended up exploding. Because in order for them to be able to bypass our controls, Like, how are they feeding sound into your ears? In order for them to bypass all those controls, they have to go into a specific database that runs a specific intelligence on the planet that's connected to the skin color of black people, black and brown people. So you mean to tell me that there's a fucking magic that you can do where you can work in different databases? That makes sense. That there's databases that you can work in just beyond science and stuff like that. Because these planets have been around for thousands of years, right? So you mean to tell me that these people went and they edited an entire database using magic that your kids are doing for their homework? Like, oh, you wanted me to like edit the rotation of these planets. I did this for my homework, but why is this happening? And then they're using that magic against people by hiding the magic in a different universe or a different like tetraverse or a different like molecular space where you need a different type of system to go seek and scan in that place and see what's going on there. That's what these hoes did and started slavery. Because this planet, they made a copy of planet Earth and put it in an alternate reality so they can have white people living here. This place is completely inverted. Look how it runs. So you mean to tell me that these hoes went to go play like that? They played like that in space. Some of you guys have children by stupid ass niggas. Why would I even lay down with him? Because they went to go edit your consciousness in space and the rotation of your mind spiral so that your mind spiral is going backward. That's what these hoes went to go do, and that's why this is happening right now. All these hoes. Who are you talking about though? Who are these hoes? What hood are they in? I'm gonna tell you right now, all these little bitches that are running around talking about I got something exclusive, they found out about this in the virtual reality and they went to go play. They know about this. Oh. These are the bitches that want to go play. This is her. Even Guam and her supposed mate also Guam. They want to go and play like this in space. Playing with water divination, playing with divination channels, playing with rabbits, playing with spiral rotations, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble. The biggest thing that's getting the misrotation of the planet is black women shaking their ass online because there's divination channels for some of us that are activated. So there's a party, there's a club, there's videos. They tie magic to the spirals in your booty, and then the next thing you know, you're like twerking and dancing or fucking, and then the whole planets are like being destabilized. I'm telling you, when people find out what these hoes have started from space, baby, whoa, I'm telling you, people are gonna drag them out of the house. Every single bitch that was involved in that thought that was cute, you're gonna get mobbed on. I'm telling you right now. You have no idea. Their hand got exposed so viciously playing like that from space. So you mean to tell me that I got two kids from two different women because you're like putting some type of magic for me to think that that's my mate? And I'm going from place to place, like looking for someone that I like really liked, I was in love with her, and you're doing magic on me to like not like her anymore? Or you're doing magic on me so I can be attracted to a certain race of women by playing with the melanin color of my mate? Baby. Or you're playing with her octopus, or you're playing with her rabbit. All of a sudden I'm thinking about some bitch that I don't even fuck with. Ooh. So I said, oh, let's keep on going. I said, this can be super arbitrary though. Like anybody can say this is anything, 313, like that's super random. Right? But then Armias was like on that bus and you just mentioned that something's gonna happen with Nipsey, and then there we go. Okay. So then I said, oh, this is gonna come up later. And it's this that's gonna come up. This octopus with the tarot card, the sun card. This called out to me and I said, okay, that's gonna come up again. Okay. So I saw this, I said, oh, that's my birthday. But that's, again, super arbitrary. My birthday is always going to be there because it's Mission Street. And that's the address, like, that's how the address is laid down. So it's not a coincidence that my birthday's there. So I just took a picture of this, like, oh, this is nothing but just to show you, right? But then, $37. But wait. At that time that I did this, that I took this video, because I decided to take the video. Why? Because there's a police car coming by. Right. And I did that on purpose. Why? So that you guys can see that this 37 has something to do with somebody going to fucking jail in the next few days. But wait, you don't have to believe me, right? You don't have to believe me. Because I told you I saw this on the cop car. I said, oh, this can just, anybody can say anything about this. But I told you they were playing with a bunch of magic, and that's how this guy started to expose somebody. So I said, look. Okay. Okay. I saw this right after. Because look at the time. Whatever you want, it's all right with me. Cause you got that whip appeal, so come in and work it on me. Whatever you want. Oh yeah, that may be a problem. Yeah, they may start looking for it. Yeah, hey baby, I'm sorry. I got your computer. Like, it's right here. Take this. Okay. Look. Oh, but you're not supposed to actually do that. It didn't go. You know. Okay. Sorry about that. So then I saw this. I said, oh, this is like super, like, whatever. Anybody could say this was whatever. But after what just happened there with the police, I don't think so, right? So then once again, you see that I took this right after I took that other video. So then I was on Mission Street. So I saw this, right? And then I got this from the store and I said, okay, there you go. But then I saw 3 cars that looked exactly like castles, one after another after another. And I'm going to tell you right now, because what you're about to see on this phone, one of the police officers was going to ask, where was I at that day, at what time, what bus, and they're going to pull up the cameras, all the traffic cameras, and they're going to go and review this. Just like, how did this happen? Just forgot I was cooking. Right? So then I'm on Mission Street and I took a picture of that because I said, after all this 37 nonsense, etc., 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 and 313, and then I see 3 cars back to back to back that look like castles. One of them actually had on the license plate 37. Now I said, okay, anybody can say that's anything, but after all of that means that something's going on. So then I said, okay, let's look into this. What is this? I see this 814. Now you guys remember this 814, right? I said this is gonna come up again. How did? Where's that document? Here, let me show you this.
Look at how much air my client came in.
Here, it was on this one. Ooh. Here, this is the document. Right, the 37 file. Because somebody used this in Magic to try to hide it too. Do you see that number right there on her badge number? It's right there. Right, her name. Do you see that? Yeah, somebody's just not realizing that this is very serious. This is gonna start a fucking war. You've been playing with people of color and our children, so that's why you're defunding everything, because you think having sex with small brown children gives you spiritual powers. I'm telling you right now, if you're affiliated with Russia, Poland, Romania, etc., just start dipping. Dip out. Go play with the Bosnians do. So now, look at this. 144 again. I said, okay, this is nothing though. This can just be here. But I saw it here. Then I saw it here. Then I saw this one, a twin. Then I saw it again. And these are 2 different cars, by the way. Okay, thank you. So then, I saw this on the bus. Oh, it got covered up, but this said my grandma's name Grace, and I said, oh, that's sweet. Let me see what time that was at. Look at that, 444 with that 144 right there. Something's gonna come out with playing major games. Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, any of you guys playing with separation spells, and if you white women think that you're gonna come play games and do this and do that, I'm gonna keep it hella real with you. So many white people are about to get charged for sexually harassing black and brown people at work that only want to date other black and brown people. Something is about to fucking explode. Right? It's just like some bullshit that they were like getting into, but now one of the things here is like it's a certain type of like white person doing it, right? That's why I have to say that. Like, you guys see this white man that's been chasing me up and down, starting shit with his sister. It's because I was like interested in somebody else. Do you see what I'm talking about? Something's gonna come out with people stalking, harassing people because they're interested in other people. And look at this again. U.S. government police car, federal police. Yeah, somebody that's playing in space. Somebody that's about to find out that everyone's watching them and that's why they keep on having to get. Somebody that's about to find out why is on TV wearing all these like banished garbs. Oh, we told on you so that we can get back our original like Akasha for mate. Maybe my mate will respect me now. Ooh. Because they started slavery in space and they went to go hide. And they run the bodies of white people using aquatic magic. And they got a bunch of ratchet bitches to stalk me and a bunch of white people to harass me. And it started a big ass war in space because everyone knows who I am in space, me and my family. So they saw me on planet Earth and said, isn't that Quizardrinra? Who's doing all this magic on her? Who's approving this too? What do you mean they made a copy of every single plant that lives on the planet by using the fact that somebody that it was an original died on the planet? Somebody brought their body to this planet and buried their body here. If you find their body in like somewhere in Necropolis, what they call ancient Egypt, the body's covered in divination markings. He did that on purpose so that he can tie himself to the soil network, so that he can make a copy of all the plants and herbs in a different place, so they can still use psychedelics and get melanin coloring from cloves and nutmeg and cinnamon. So you have to put a spell on yourself so that when you're eating that food, you don't get pulled into that database where they can run your body with magic. That's the type of bullshit that these bitches want to go do with. Oh, I'm telling you, when people find out about this space fuckery, so many people are going to get shot. It's going to be a war, period. Wait. So then I'm on the BART. And once again, 18, and it says 37, just to end my day. But then that's not it. I said, oh, that can be arbitrary. Like, oh, okay, look, it's not in sequence, right? So it doesn't say 37, 38, 39. It said 37. It says 39, 99. And then it says 37 there. And then this one says 39 again and 33. So if it was like in consistent order, that would be different. Like, oh, okay, well, that's different, right? But this just popped up and I just looked at it out of the corner of my eye. Like, how can I see that close? Why would like my mind tell me to come and look down here? So for everyone that's watching this, I thought that you didn't get caught, bitch. You got caught. You got caught in the worst way. You're done for. So now I said, well, whatever. But then I saw this. Penal code sections. Didn't I say that somebody's about to go to jail over this 37 nonsense that's about to pop up? Okay, look at though. Okay, look at that though. Then I said, you know what? That can be arbitrary, you guys. I need hardcore solid evidence. And then I saw this. I bought some rice paper and then it had this on the back, on the barcode. I said, that can be anything. I need more evidence. So God said, you want evidence? Here. I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't hold me down, but you can whip your loving on me, baby, whip your loving on me. And there's gonna be something about an autopsy report with oh, she had whips across her body. Somebody's gonna go look for an autopsy report, and then on one of the autopsy reports, somebody else was charged for the murder. Inside the docket number is 37. because you're playing with spell work and you're playing with goofy bitches from space that are like, ooh, okay. So then 144 here again, but this can be anything, right? So I said, oh, this can be anything. But wait, look at his tattoo. It's a serpent and then there's a sunflower. Did you not hear the serpent that was talking with us yesterday? He said, go on this website and go right here. And it was 37. Somebody can get shot over this because you took it too far with magic, playing with people's kids. I'm so sorry. I just have to keep on stating the obvious. Some people may be like, you're inciting violence or you're doing this and you're doing that, but I'm so sorry. You guys should have never let this go this far. Playing with white people with magic, playing with people of color with magic. That's the last thing that you can do with us spiritual. You mean to tell me that you're doing it, you're blasting chemicals in the sky so that you can run a space magic on black and brown people to like keep up poverty, keep up certain things, keep up certain statistics? Woo, baby. Whoo! Wait, I took a picture of this bus. So man, that's annoying. So I took a picture of this bus. Man, it got cut off, but this bus was bus number 313. Man, that's can. That's can as fuck. I think I'm gonna find this bus again. It's the rapid bus, so they only have a few of these ones. Man, how to like separate like the nonsense from the real, right? So you have an 8 and then there's 1 and a 3. That's my birthday. So anybody can say, well, that's just anything. And how did you see that? That's very true. That's why I took a picture of this so that we can rule ones like this out. But you, after getting off the BART, you saw all of this on the BART. And you saw this bus. Okay, I don't think that's a coincidence. But then I was so tired. I was like, oh my God. Today's been a full day. We did a lot of work. I said, okay, you know what? I'm tired of this. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be spending my day running around taking a bunch of pictures and like getting people set up and stuff like that. I want to like focus on other stuff. Ooh. Right? And God was said, you know what, Daisy? You're right. You want to focus on other things. You don't want to anymore on 37 file or 313. And I said yes. So then what ended up happening was I just like ran across like a $10 bill. I just picked up a $10 bill after that whole thing with 313. I was so tired. The bus was the last photo that I took. And I said, oh my God, I'm so tired. Today's been a long day. I just wanted to go home and fry my mushrooms, lay down, do my homework and chill. And God said, here's your reward. I'm looking to see if there's 313 on here. There is not, thank God. Well, so you guys, right? I say all that to say that when you're doing your data project, one of the things that you need to be really mindful of is like outliers, right? That's why I'm talking about this, because some of you guys are getting like 37. Some people have sent me stuff like, oh, did you see this? Or look at this and look at that, right? Some people have sent me stuff. But we don't want to get too much in the weeds where we start to like consider everything as evidence. We want to be very, very detail oriented. And we want to make sure that we are getting exact hits, right? For our data project. Now, some of you guys may say like, oh, if that's the case, then it's not randomized. You're specifically picking up evidence that can align with your, like what you want to see or what's going on with you. Not necessarily, right? I'm just getting evidence as I'm going out and about through my day. Now, somebody can say, oh, what if I go on the California State Department of Motor Vehicles and I go and do a data project, which is going to get me caught up. And I find out what's the density of 37 being in the first two numbers, because it's like 6, 7, 8, 9, and then it's two numbers, and then it's like ABC, and then it's like 3 numbers at the end, or it's like something like that, or it's like a number and then letters and then numbers again. So what's the chance, right, that 37 is in all these different license plates, or 144 or 313? What's the chance of that? So that's how we also rule out like nonsensical things. So you guys know that we're in the spiritual community, what we call the spiritual community, and I read tarot cards. But at the same exact time, this is super funny because remember, none of this happened. This never happened. That's so outlandish. That never existed. This never. Ooh. You got caught playing with spell work, right? So we have to make sure that we're like handling our business properly with the data. And that's why I'm doing this, because I want to show you guys just like how like it's synchronistic. I'm not controlling anything. These are not from like days ago or people are sending this to me. This is like as I'm going about on my day and I'm seeing certain things. But keep in mind, like I'm shopping, I'm moving around, I'm not looking. So there's hella things that are passing me that I'm still not capturing, right? So you guys, I say all that to say, okay. I say all that to say, you guys are going to start your own data project. Like, in the virtual reality, there was a woman that was talking about her child getting switched at birth, and she was like screaming for help and whatnot. Right. And her birthday was 313, or that was her due date. That's why the 313 keeps on coming up. So the 144 is because of the chaos that got started with Love Spells. That's going to get somebody charged at the FBI for creating that. And then Drake too, who swears up and down, I did not make no song about her. I don't know her. It's a lie because two other rappers told, yeah, he did. He made a song about her. Yes, they did. 21 Savage told. So now you guys see here, all this stuff is coming out. Okay, I'm telling you, you got caught playing. They got caught playing with me with spell work. They got caught inciting riots. Because remember, you guys, I'm supposed to be crazy. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm making a bunch of shit up. I'm editing certain things, etc., etc. But it just could be the fact that you just got caught because you were playing with people of color and our children. And what ended up happening was because people of color are a specific type of being, because of our aquatic functions and because of our octopus and things like that, those octopuses and those aquatic beings and those birds and those rabbits, etc., they want to war for the human that you went to go and abuse. So imagine you go and play with some child and you don't know that this child in space, their family is involved with federations of like demonic ass like dragons and stuff like that. Or crazy ass like rabbits that run crazy, wicked fucking illusion magic. And you are just not finding out that we were playing with all these kids and trafficking all these people and playing with chemicals in clinical trials. And you need to tell me that this person is in space running hell on my life because I kidnapped them and put them in a clinical trial. Okay. So that 717 is going to come out again. I'm telling you, because I was screaming on my channel. 717 is going to come out again. Something with, Dirk. 17 with a 17, I'm striking. Yeah, 717 is going to come up again. And that is one that I keep on seeing that I'm not even going to say anything about because that person's going to get exposed. But you just heard me say it. So you guys are like, okay, I want my own 37 in my little Oaxaca community in Spanish America. Or Spanish Indigenous America, or hey, I'm in Brazil, they're playing in our favelas. Like, let's do our own 37 here. There's a specific thing that you can do so you can start catching people, but make sure that you have your data points down. All right. So the way that this happened for me is I had no idea that this had something to do with a serial killer until something like told me, go Google this, Google the serial killer. Something said, Google the serial killer, and you're going to see something. And I said, okay. And I saw that jersey and I said, is that why this keeps on popping up? Okay. And that's when it dawned on me, like what was going on, because I have all these screenshots in my phone from before that document got created. And people were emailing me and stuff like that. I just had no idea that they knew what was going on. I think there was like a certain federal agent that was like, oh, let's do this and play. Because remember I told you all their families have this technology and they were watching everything and they were playing. So now you see what people are emailing me. So you guys, I say that to say, man, look at this. Hold on. It's like something here that has like a barcode. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Okay, nothing. I just saw something on my soy sauce and I was like, okay, it's right here. So, sorry about that. So now, one of the things that you guys are gonna go do is you're gonna start your own data mapping project, and I'm gonna help you. So some of you guys are like, how far can this go? It can go very far because that 37 file proved that people were playing with spell work. It proved that they were trafficking people's kids and using them for rituals. It proved that they did what we said that they did. Because remember, this never happened. We have no idea what she's talking about. We never try to stalk and harass her. We never try to run her name in bullshit and drama. I never sent myself fake emails. I never sent myself fake text messages. I never hacked her phone in 2016 and 17 when she was talking to somebody else at Impact Hub and starting shit. I never played on his phone or his computer and knowing that they work at a biotech company. I never started hella shit with a federal agent. I never caused hella drama in the UK playing. And now this is all coming up that this was about love spells and black and brown people. So we prove without a shadow of a doubt that several things are happening. So if we've proven with spirituality, through spirituality, that several things have happened, what else are we proving right? So that's just one of the things that you guys need to know. Like, this is why this data mapping project is coming on. Please excuse my hair. I'm like having one of those days. So you guys, that's all I really had. Some of you guys are looking for the tarot reads on Patreon. I posted all the reads for the month. And then we're going to have our hyperdimensional education class. We already did one. I did this one from last month. I posted already. And then I have another one coming. And then I have a goodie for you guys. So anyways, you guys, keep on with the 313. If you find anything 313, a 37, etc., send it to me. 813, send it to me. So now you guys are starting to realize, like, oh, okay, you mean to tell me that there's something with a digital reality. Plants have a number reality. That's true. I even have a number reality because I have all these registration numbers. There's a numerical reality, a digital reality, even for the computer, 0 and 1. There's a different type of number reality space when you play with magic. It's like it doesn't look like 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like different symbols. It's a different language. So that's what we can go ahead and we can bring that down into the computer with the existing coding languages and bring down a new reality scape and have brand new technology that they've been trying to build forever. You need a new reality scape, a new number scape. And you can only do that if you're a high priestess because you have to put yourself into the Akasha. Then the Akasha will show you how to go ahead and digitize that. And that's what these goofy, hold on, there's one right here. And that's what these goofy, filthy, delusional assholes in space that are morbidly obese because they're obese to capture the magic. They're called adiposia. That's what they call themselves. Like how we say, oh, Cyborgia or Neptunia. They're called adiposia. Yeah, and you see them on planet Earth, big, loud, starting a bunch of shit. Right. So you mean to tell me that there's some big, goofy, ratchet bitch in space that buried herself on the planet so she can stalk and harass you in space because this is our planet and play with like the plants and the food so they can like go to space and be like, oh, well, look, I have this corn. Now I have food. We didn't start a bunch of shit because look, we have food. And they're playing with magic like that. And they thought that they were going to get this from your hand because you just happened to eat corn when you were a child. You happen to eat corn that was shattered when you were a child or processed food. So that's the magic that they're working off right now. And that's how people's kids are getting trafficked because they're using the food that the children ate in space, shattering it, and then putting certain nanotech on the food or activating nanotech that's already in the food to track people. That's how that platform works. So everyone's going to find out all at once that there's a bunch of goofy, delusional rat bitches in space playing with magic and starting shit with you. And that's how people's kids are going fucking missing. Thank you. And they all look like Desiree. Sounds about white.